Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I feel so weird right now because I'm so not used to filming non-food related videos. But that's what I'm going to be doing today because I have been doing my makeup a little bit differently lately, and I've gotten a lot of requests from you guys like asking me to show how I'm doing it or like what I'm doing differently. So I'm going to be showing you my new everyday makeup routine, even though I really only wear makeup when I film, so it's like my filming makeup routine. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's really simple and my makeup takes way less time than it used to, which is why I transitioned into doing my makeup like this. When I first did it, it's because I was feeling lazy, and then I filmed a video and I got like so many comments from you guys saying that you really liked it. So I was like, okay, I'll keep doing my makeup like this because it takes less time and apparently it looks good. So I cannot argue with that. So I'm just going to first put my hair up or back because I cannot stand doing my makeup with my hair in my face. So I just wear this little headband. It's from Kiehl's, but I didn't get it from Kiehl's. My mom gave it to me. So first thing I do is I prime my face, and I use the Nivea Men's Sensitive Post-Shave Balm, which I've gotten so many comments from people saying that it's horrible for your skin apparently. I have never had an issue with it, but I just wanted to say that because, I mean, in case someone else saw me using it and wanted to try it, apparently it can give you acne. But I've never had an issue, and I've used this since college, so I just blend it into my skin until it feels sticky, and then I know my foundation's ready to go on. So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but now my skin's all sticky. So it's ready to have foundation. I don't know how well it's gonna show up because the lights are kind of bright, but I've been using this BB cream. It's hydroxytone anti-aging BB cream. Once again, I think it's one of those makeup products that my mom gave to me, and I just like it because I don't know where to get it, but it's like perfect for summer because it's not too dark and like not too like heavy on your skin. So I just put it on my beauty blender. You can hardly see it, like it's so light, but it does just enough. Okay, so then it's all blended into my skin now, but I still have like some problem areas. Like I have pimples right there, right here, and then I also have some spots up here. And so I take my Bobbi Brown foundation, which is a stick foundation, and this is what I used to use like all the time before I transitioned to the BB cream. It's in the color Cool Beige, and I put it over the areas that have issues just for a little bit of extra coverage, and I'll blend that out with my beauty blender again. And I just kind of build up depending on how much I need. And they're never like perfectly covered. It's so annoying, but whatever. So you can see it's like pretty much covered now. As good as it's gonna get, at least. So next I have, I don't know if it's like obvious on camera, but I really have dark under eye circles that I've been struggling so bad with. I don't know when they got so bad. I sleep like 9 hours a night. There's no excuse for me to have dark under eyes, but I do. So I use this Urban Decay Naked Skin color correcting fluid, and I just put it under my eyes. It helps with color correcting darkness, and then I just blend it out with my fingers. So I always blend stuff with my fingers first because I feel like when I go straight in with a beauty blender, it takes up too much product. But then after I blend it out with my fingers, I'll go in with the beauty blender and just make sure it's all blended out. And I feel like it makes a huge difference. Like I feel like already my dark spots don't look, or my dark circles don't look as bad. And then it's finally time to conceal my under eyes, which I still use. I've been using Tarte Shape Tape for so long now. It's just my favorite. It's in the color Light, which I think I'm getting a little bit too dark for because I've kind of been out in the sun. But we're gonna make it work. Okay, So once again, I just blend out with my fingers first, and then I'll go back with the beauty blender. And I also take some excess that I have on my fingers, and I'll like go around my nose because my nose gets like red down here. So I do some around my nose too, and then blend it out. Blend, 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 blend. After I have my under eyes all concealed, it's time to set them. And I set them with Coty Airspun loose face powder in translucent. So I kind of just like get some powder in there. And then I'll take this fluffy brush. It's a Luxie 660 Precision Foundation brush. And I just pat it under my eyes. Make sure it's all set. And I let this sit while I do the rest of my face. So after my under eyes are set, I set the rest of my face, and I use the Bite Beauty Changemaker Flexible Coverage Pressed Powder in Light. Just take this big fluffy brush. It's a powder brush from Real Techniques. And I just like literally set everywhere that I put my BB cream, so like my entire face. So I pretty much do my entire face, and then I move on to brows and eyes and lips. So next is bronzer, and I use this brush. It's just like an angled brush. And then I use this Styla Cosmetics medium Stay All Day contouring bronzer for face and body. So I've literally hit pan on it because I feel like it's just the perfect color. It's not, you know how bronzer can kind of be like orange? This is not orange to me. But I used to do like a lot more contouring. Now I've recently only been putting it like right here, just like kind of giving the illusion of a cheekbone, but I don't take it, I stick it out to like right here, and now I just literally put it just like right here, and I'll like blend it out, make sure it's like very blended, and then I do it on the other side. And then I also take it up in my hairline too, and on my chin a bit, or my jawline. And then I go in with the same face powder I used to set my under eyes. And I just cut my contour to make it look more sharp. And for blush, I use NARS Orgasm. It's my favorite. I've also hit pan on it as well. And then I use the Sephora blush brush. It just is like a puffy brush. And I've been taking my blush in more. I used to stop it like kind of out here, but Sarah showed me, or Sarah did my makeup the other day, and she basically took my blush in like a lot further. So I liked the way it looked, so that's what I've been doing, but I haven't quite mastered it yet. So hopefully this turns out okay. I just pretty much like lightly blend it on. And then I also add some on my nose as well to make it look like I got like sun-kissed kind of. Now it's time to take off the under eye powder and the powder right here. So next I am going to do my highlight, and I've really been liking this Becca highlighter, but it's all broken. It's the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Vanilla Quartz. You can see it's all broken though, so I know you can fix these, but I'm just too lazy. And I just put it on my cheekbones. And I also do it on the tip of my nose a bit, and then also down the middle of my forehead. It's like so light, I feel like you really can't tell that much of a difference. But so now I'm all done with my face, and so I spray it with Urban Decay All Nighter, and I just fan my face. Sometimes I will literally like sit in front of my fan after, like my fan back here. I'll like sit in front of it after I do this. So next is the part that I've been doing probably the most differently besides my eyes. But I don't know why for the longest time I felt like I liked dark brows on myself. And lately I just feel like I like lighter brows like a lot better. Like almost pretty much my natural brow, because I mean, you can still see them. They're just not like perfectly shaped. So pretty much I kind of keep it to my natural brows, but then just shape them more. And I use this Glossier Boy Flick, or Brow Flick, not Boy Flick, in the color brown. So it just has like, it's just like a pen. I literally just draw in like where my brow already is, but I just make it like a little bit darker. It's not perfect yet. Like I still have to obviously do a little bit more steps to it, but you can see the difference. Like that's my brow without it, and then with it, but it's still pretty light. Like it's not like a super defined brow. So I'm gonna do my other side really quick and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so now I finished filling in both my brows, and to kind of perfect them, I guess, I always clean up the bottom part with a concealer brush, just like a flat brush like this. And I take the Bobbi Brown foundation that I used when I was concealing my other pimples and stuff, and I just like literally line the bottom of my brow like this. Okay, so now my brows are done, kind of. The last thing I do that has saved my brows, saved my life. I forget where I first learned this. I think it was on Instagram, like an Instagram makeup tutorial. I take, where is it? The same brush that I used to set my under eyes, and I take the same powder, the same Coty Airspun powder that I've used under my eyes and to cut my contour. And I just take like the smallest amount. Like I'll probably just use what's on this lid, and I set my brows because I get very oily and I hate when my brows shine because I feel like it's obvious that they have product in them. So I just set them and they get kind of powdery and a little bit lighter. But then I brush that powder off with Glossier Boy Brow. It's in brown, I think. Yeah, it's in brown. And I just like brush off the powder and brush some gel onto my brow hairs. So now my brows are done and it's time to move on to eyes. I used to wear lashes. Like every time I would do my makeup, I would put on fake lashes, but as of late, I haven't been. I've just been using my regular mascara, and like my normal lashes goes by so fast. So this is old as fuck. I've had this since college and I still have not run out of it because that is how rarely I do my makeup. It's the Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Shadow Primer. I also like barely use any. Like I literally take the smallest amount, like that much, and I rub it on my lids before I put anything on them. So I'm gonna take another thing that's so old, you probably can't buy it anymore. It is the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. Like literally that says Natural Eye, you cannot even see it. But this is like my favorite color ever for my crease on my eyes. It's just like a light brown. It's called Velvet Revolver. And I'll take this kind of brush, like a flat brush, and just like carve out my crease to give my eyes more of like dimension, I guess, or like make them look bigger. I don't even know. And I also kind of drag it out. I drag it out ever so slightly to create like kind of a cat eye effect. So that's like literally pretty much it for my eyeshadow. It just kind of like helps make my eyes look more like they're popping a bit. I kind of have been playing around with my eyeshadow a bit, so like sometimes it'll be a little bit different, but it's like overall the same, like just very light eyeshadow. And so then I move on to kind of like a little bit of eyeliner. I'll use a tiny brush like this for my eyeliner. And I'm gonna take this dark gray and mix it with this dark brown. And I'm just gonna like line from the middle of my eye to the out. So I'm not gonna go in here. I'm just gonna literally go from here to here. Hopefully you can see okay. I don't know. I feel like this is a weird setup. I don't know how other beauty gurus do it. And then I just wing it out ever so slightly, not like really a wing at all, but just enough. Then I do the other side as well. So now I have both sides of my eyeliner done, and now I'm gonna curl my lashes just so I can put on mascara. And the mascara that I use is, I've been using this for years too. It's the Maybelline Volume Rocket mascara. And it's also waterproof because if I use normal mascara, my lashes start drooping. Like I can't use normal. I don't know, it just does not work for me. My lashes will not hold their curl. So I wait for it to dry and then I usually go in with a second coat. I take, where is it? This highlighting powder from Wet n Wild. I mean, any like kind of shimmery gold color will work. And I just pop it under my eye just to give it like an extra pop of like lightness to make it look, it usually helps me look extra awake because like I said, I have bags under my eyes. And I'll also put it in the corner and then I do it on the other side too. And then now I'll usually go in with my second coat of mascara because the first coat is probably dry by now. Just to make them look extra long. So we are almost done. So my eyes are done, I think. I'm pretty sure that's all I ever do. Feels like it went really fast, but I think that's all I do. So now we're on to lips, which is my favorite part because I feel like it just pulls everything together, you know? So I'm gonna use this lip liner by Charlotte Tilbury. It's in the color Bond Girl. So this is like very self-explanatory, but I just line my lips. And then my bottom is pretty much just the same as the top. I don't really overline the top, but I do overline the bottom because I feel like whenever I overline the top, it's like very obvious. But when I overline the bottom, my lip like kind of folds over so you can't really see it as much. But it still, I feel like makes it look fuller. So here I'll go like a lot lower than where my actual lip is, but I feel like you can't really tell when because like, I don't know, it just like covers it. And so after my lips are all lined, I used to go straight in with liquid lip liner, or liquid lipstick I mean, because I like to set my lip liner with liquid lipstick or I feel like it kind of moves around. But I'm actually gonna go straight in with lipstick and I'm gonna use my favorite, like, look, I'm almost out. Brave by MAC. And now I go with my liquid lipstick to set the outside. And I use my favorite ever, Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like almost out of this too. So I don't go over where I put Brave by MAC, I just go on the outside. And then I go back in with Brave by MAC because it will kind of be taken away by the liquid lipstick, so I just make sure I can still see that it's there. And then last but not least, I also use these like crazy because just plain lipstick feels like a little bit dry for me. I need it to be kind of glossy. And so I've been using these Tarte Cosmetics. I think these are like in a little sample thing. But this is the color Holly and it's their lip quench. So you can see it looks like a lipstick, but it's actually very similar to lip gloss because look, this is my lips now, but it'll make them super glossy. Like, it's my favorite to put over lipstick because it doesn't really change the color either. So that is my makeup. Let me fix my hair. So this is what the finished look looks like. I will take you guys to my bathroom in just a second so you can see like the real, I don't know if this is like showing it well enough. So this is what the finished look actually looks like in my bathroom lighting. Lips, cheek, brows, eyes. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked this video. I don't know how the lighting turned out yet. I haven't seen the video yet, so I hope the lighting was okay the whole time I was filming. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in my next video.